Now stop and think about that for a second, folks. You're doing everything wrong. You're teaching yourself not to respect the risk. That's the paramount issue when you go into trading. You have to have a stop. You have to know why you're putting a stop there and how much are you risking. Some of you are just doing simple average 50 contracts or 50 lots on your trades when trading gold. You're not trading no 50 contracts of gold. And you're not adding every time it goes up 2 points. You see the MT4 guys that they got 30 trades of the same market and their only difference in price entry is 1 or 2 points. And they're showing you their 50,000, their 60,000, $70,000 wins all stacked up. I have never liked a post like that. You didn't take that trade. That's not a real trade. That's just you seeing what will happen if you did that. And you're getting drunk on math. And that's dumb. When you're looking at a market move that you think is going to go to a specific price level and it's already started, you wait for a smaller time frame fair value gap. When it trades down into that, then you can engage it. When it starts running, observe it from that point on. But you have to know where the stop loss will be, and that is below the fair value gap. So when I started breaking down the market like that, that's okay. Soybeans started taking off, and I missed the move. Live cattle. These are all commodity markets, by the way. You're probably thinking, what the hell is he talking about soybeans and live cattle? I was a commodity trader when I first started. So when I started to trade in the bond market, the 30-year treasury bond, and when I was trading the S&P futures contract, I would see these movements after the fact sometimes. And I would feel like I got to rush to get in there. And I missed it. So my focus took me into studying how I could engage a move that already started. Because my tendency is, tell me something that you can't do, and I'll find you a dozen fucking ways where I can do it better than you could ever imagine. Because I have a chip on my shoulder, and I'm obsessively compulsive. And a grandmother that no longer lives anymore told me something that scarred me. Said I was lazy when I wasn't lazy. I was fucking tired. And she was expecting me to do something that was beyond my capability as a 11-year-old kid. So when I had her tell me I was lazy, honey, you're lazy, I was like, you said what? So that's why you see me work the way I do. My work ethic in everything I fucking do is off the charts. I always over deliver. I always do that because nobody's saying I'm fucking lazy. I can tell you you're lazy. I can say that to you because if you're not putting in hours each week, if you're not making dozens of pages of notes each week, not 5 little lines on a page and scribble and say, oh, I did the work. Here's my notes. That's fucking bullshit. That's comic strips. Okay. That's what that is. You're wasting time. People that want to learn how to do this, they're going to pour themselves into this and they're going to get what they're looking for and find more than they were looking for. So I had to go in and figure out how to compensate and build and develop a coping skill for this fear of missing out. See, you have no idea what the fuck you're doing, but you want to go in there with a funded account or a live account and try to make something happen, ignoring the risks, not really understanding the detrimental barriers, obstacles, impossibilities that you're building these walls in front of you by doing it incorrectly. They're going to weigh on you heavily, mentally. You're going to see them as they're just too much for me to get through.